We are live here with the Crake Midgets, and we are at Martinsville Raceway. A little bit stuttering, my bad. Uh, been a bit of an interesting week coming into here. A couple of drivers pulling off, taking off their gloves for at least could be a possibly indefinite hiatus for a few drivers, such as Jason Dady. Uh, there's Dakota, and I believe there's as well as Nate possibly. We'll be seeing Nate at least potentially today helping with hosting. I think we're set up to start qualifying. So as you guys know, it's going to be 3 laps. You start as soon as you get across the start-finish line. From there, you go 3 laps, and then from there, you just go into the pit lane. Green flag's out for Evan Varney. First one out onto the track. I probably should have zoomed the cameras in a little. And it's a bit of a late apex entry down the front straightaway for Evan Varney into turn 1. First lap has started. Gonna be just a little bit off, and he gets loose. That's going to make lap 1 a bit of a throwaway. Again, just shows how tough these cars are. He's going to spend this time by, again, just trying to gain speed for his next lap, get a better chance. 19.975 for that first lap for Evan Varney. We've been seeing lap times in the 18.5s during the practice session, so I believe that was just a bit of an extra warm-up lap here for Evan. He has 2 more shots off of turn 4. Evan Varney down the front straight, and first lap in 18.950. White flag out for Evan. Down the back straightaway. And into turn 3, goes a little bit high. And it's going to take a bit of a middle lane on the high end of the asphalt. 18.85 sits, and that's going to be checkered flag for Evan. If he can pull it off. I, again, would prefer, we're going to be lining up in the pit lane. So I prefer if you guys would just keep on going through. Dabcat's clear to go. Evan Varney has so far a pretty solid time, 18.85 sits. Dabcat out to the track. 3 times around the racetrack. Here we go. Dabcat middle lane through 1 and 2. Dabcat makes his way down the back straight for his first time by. Let's see what he can do. A little bit lower off of 3 and 4. Just about near the apex. A good looking line. Lap 1, a 19.211. All right, so that's the first lap. Coming out of 3 and 4. A purple sector 2. Dabcat down the front straight. And 19.029. White flag out. And again, it's a little bit off apex. A little bit high off of 2. But we did see the time that Evan Varney got doing that technique, so maybe that just might be the meta today. Checker flag out for Dabcat. And no improvement. Next up in order is Outlaw, who makes his return after a long time. You're clear to go. So, Outlaw out on the racetrack. And first lap now starts. Sounds a little bit early to the brakes. He's going to have 3 shots to potentially get under that 19-second time. An 18.85 sit set by Evan Varney. I think that's a pretty possible benchmark to reach here. Outlaw gets around until lap 2. And that first lap is 20.075, so that's looking rough for Outlaw. We got a very hard setup today. Very loose cars overall. So this lap is, again, a bit of a throwaway. He's going to have 1 more shot to improve. I think Outlaw is just kind of taking it easy. laps time by out of turn 4. The checker flag is going to come out. And it's a sub 20, 19.730 for Outlaw. Caden Lars sold up. All right, green flag out for Caden Larson. Taking over Neptune's car today, the 44. Just cruising, I guess, up to speed. And Caden Larson taking the dark outer lane at Martinsville for the first lap. First lap is now started, down the back straight into turn 3. First lap is 20.265. Caden hits the outside wall. All right, 1 to go. Slight improvement at 20.233. And 20.008, he's going to spin out on the checker flag. Now, I'm not really liking how these cars are running today. A lot of drivers just seem to not handle them. I thought it was fine. It seemed pretty fine. But a couple of these guys are really struggling. So, Caden. Hold up, let me clear his car. I don't know what part of checker flag. I don't know what part of checker flag is.
Purple, I can't fly.
Mod perms abuse.
All right.
Thank you.
Nico, clear out to the track. There is 2 heavy hitters left in the field.
Twin dominance race, am I right?
That is the GMG number 15 car. Nico spent a lot of time practicing. He is the only keyboard driver I'm aware of today, but if there's anyone that can make keyboard work on a track like this, it's going to be somebody like Nico Alex. He's going to get loose. All right, lap 2, white flag out, 19.996. Sorry, 034. Checker flag out for Nico. One more car out on track. That's going to be Twin. And Nico just pulls it back. Twin, you're clear to go. And we're going to do a bit of a meeting. They'll be muted after this last car qualifies. All right, so Twin Turbo V6, the number 32. They showed up a little bit late to practice, so they did have some practice earlier on with the same setup. Twin definitely a car to watch here. Crosses the line, takes pole. 18.720. He's got 2 more times around the track. White flag out for Twin. No improvement on that time, but he does have pole. Looks like Beagle has joined multi-Beagle league. We'll see if you want to do qualifying just to get some practice. Checkered flag for Twin.
Haven't heard the words beagle in a while.
I think since Arcadia. We're going to do a
Yeah.
meeting once everyone is done qualifying. So I'm noticing a lot of guys are having a lot of issues today. Cole, we're lining up off the other part of the track. Probably give you a little extra speed to get into it. So it's going to be a pretty tough setup, so just a bit of a warning. But you're good to go. Good to go. You just got 3 laps. You'll start as soon as you cross the start-finish line. All right, first lap is 19.674 ahead of Outlaw and Caden Larson. There's also Kyler. So Kyler's going to get a teleport. All right, second lap. No major improvement this time by. 1 mark to go. And checker flag. Sorry, that was a big lag spike. I had Kyler cleared. You are clear to go. But drivers, we are going to be doing a meeting about this qualifying. It looked like it was really hard. All right, so Kyler's first lap. They're currently checking the number 7 car. And lap 1 is good enough for top 5, 19.385, high lane off of 2. Dive it back down low, a little bit of a diamond line. Caden, can we please stop driving around in the pits? Oh, there's Caden around. And this is your final lap, so that's probably a really unlucky place to spin out.
That was Kyler around Cadence and Fitz.
I know. He was like kind of like driving full speed backwards.
And Brass Rain is here. Yes, it is Quali.
All right, can you pull it off?
Brass. No, I don't think it's too late at all. Robo TP Brass Rain.
Okay.
I will say, hold on, let me run down the setup though. It's a very slippery setup, so make sure you're braking on entry.
You can take any car. If you want to go out there, you can, but if you want to get more speed, you can go back more. There's no exit there. Just go off of turn 2 on the oval. That's the pit lane. I don't know what you're doing. A little lost.
It's a confusing track, Robo.
It's just Martinsville.
Yeah, Vampy, you're the last on qual.
Yeah, but we are going to be doing a meeting after the race because the setups, or after you're done. So the
You're all
sooner we
good.
do
You're all
this, the
good.
sooner we get this over with. Because, no, this is the pit lane. Go backwards. I can't believe I had to. We got the.
Robo, you did also, like choose the most confusing spot to do it. Instead of making them go around the entire pit lane, you decided to make them go through pits into the turn.
Just go, and no, because you're going backwards. So go left to the outside. That's where the track is.
Like, it is a very confusing area.
It's just how Martinsville
So you have
is.
to have some patience.
Anyways, let's see what Brass Ring does. So first lap, 19.2, sits 5. They're gonna have 2 more shots here. White flags out though. That time by, they improve at 19.132. Checker flag is out. And we're gonna do a driver's meeting here because I think that a lot of people are really struggling with this setup. Alright, so we've made the decision to go ahead with the race today. Sorry, I was muted on my stream. We are currently doing a little bit of an emergency practice session just to give people the time to get experience with the cars. So, it's just a couple of minutes just to kind of refamiliarize themselves with the cars. We have the results. We do know who was where, so we're going to write that down on announcements. Alright, so we got about 2.5 minutes left here. And as far as lap times go, Brass Rain actually has taken up the top time, so they've gone past a little bit of a point of trying to learn the track. So, I guess for an idea of what to expect coming up to the green flag, Acrimonious, or Brass Rain as they're also known as, could be making their way up through the field. Again, a 5th place start. But Twin is ticking it back, so it might be very close between these two. There's a little bit, as you can see, some lag. We're going to turn on our fan. A little extra cooling to the PC. Try to do some mingling. Alright, so we're just a bit ahead of a minute until practice is officially done. And then we'll be lined up in the pit lane. That's Caden spinning. Ivan Varney with a purple sector 1, and as well as Nikolauts has been carrying. They did spin, they had a purple sector 1. It's the last 30 seconds until qualifying is done. Alright, let's please stop driving around the track. And line up in the
I could
pit
still
lane
talk.
in
Nice.
order. Okay, so the order will be as follows. I would also like to say that Beagle has made a voluntary EUL, so that'll affect, that'll actually move up Outlaw up to, actually I'll just move to the inside. That'll move Caden Larson to row 4. Line up as follow. Again, if you're odd, you're on the inside. If you're even on the outside. Pole position is going to be twin turbo V6. Evan Varney will be on the outside. Third place on the inside of row 2 will be Dabcat. To his outside will be Nicolodds. Row 3 on the inside behind Dabcat is Brass Rain. To the outside will be Kyler. Now to row 4 on the inside is going to be 9019 Bagel, otherwise known as Outlaw. In 7th place, 8th place will be Caden Larson. And taking a voluntary UL will be Beagle. So, do I have to say that again? There is double file pacing, guys. I don't know why we lined up single file. It is again as follows. First place, row 1, inside, Twin Turbo V6. Outside, row 1, Evan Varney. Row 2, inside, Dabcat. Row 2, outside is Nicolodds. Row 3 on the inside is Brass Rain. And to the outside is Kyler. Row 4 on the inside is Outlaw. And to the outside is Caden. And Beagle will be in the back on the inside. So, Caden, I need you up here. Once you guys are lined up, please hop out of your cars. I would normally do the national anthem. However, I think that this race just needs to get done. This is just the AFK check. So, we're going to just try to rush this race through. We'll make sure to find a nice anthem tomorrow. So. There's going to be 50 laps, 10 laps of pacing. If we cannot get going by lap 0, we're going to go back to single file. And, of course, every restart will be single file here. So. We will be doing spin cautions if we do not catch you. Nate, are you there?
Yep.
Okay. Nate, I just need you to watch at the back of the field if somebody spins.
I'm gonna do the overview of the track so I can see everything.
That's a good idea. Outlaw, can you please hop out of your car? Okay. I need everyone to their cars now. This is going to be a 50-lap race. 10 laps of pacing.
What's the pace speed? 50?
Pace speed for you. Let's try 50.
Alright.
We are still waiting. Outlaw, if you could back it up a little bit, because when you get going, you are going to cause a lot of lag. So, you're still waiting on Twin, your pole sitter. He's here. Alright, everyone is in their cars. Do not go until the car ahead of you goes. If you're on the outside lane, you're going to have to go faster on the turns. We're going to be doing 50 miles an hour on the straights. And that is a huge lag spike I had. Sorry about that. Always happens at the worst times. And Beagle, I'd said if you're in the go in the car if you're ready. If you're not in the car, then you're not ready. So Beagle is kind of stalling a bit. So we're gonna let him be. We'll fit his laps if he joins. Okay, there we go. Remember, there is no choose lane. It is single file pacing today. Nico, we're gonna need you up a little. There's some lag, I do notice that. Cole, please try to join the field. I need Kyle to move up. Kyler. Remember, you're not allowed to pass unless there's somebody that's particularly slow. You will be allowed to pass them, but that does not give you permission to sandbag. It does not give you permission to jump entire rows unless they have been called out. So try your best. I know there's a little bit of a vision lag, there's a little bit of finesse. If you get into that situation, don't be the guy that hits the brakes and kills their inertia. Just go wide until the car that's whatever position you've taken gets restored. Once you do that, you're fine. So just don't be the guy that jumps the whole field. Kyler, I need you up. Just a little, that's good. I need Caden up. Beagle, just focus on pacing behind Outlaw. If Caden falls behind you, that's okay. You're on the inside, so just focus on your row. My other reminder is that if you need to change your speed by slowing down, I would suggest to try your best to do coasting, if possible. That allows you to coast a little better. I do need Outlaw to get up to his position again. Outlaw is on the inside row. Beagle and Outlaw switch places. Outlaw is ahead of you. Beagle, you are in the back of the field, but I do need the outside. I do need row 4 to move up. Laps are looking good. We're going to clear the board. I need Kyle to move up. Please do not stop to text or anything. You're kind of hard to, get attention. Nikolauts, move up. That's good. Caden, I don't know what's going on with you, dude, but please try to maintain your lane. Again, Kyler, please move up. It's a lot of problems with the turns for the outside cars. You guys gotta... We're lagging. Good. Nikolauts, please move up. Again, you're going too slow on these turns. You guys on the outside do have to focus on that. Kyler, please. It's not 50 on the turns. It's like 60 for you guys. If not faster, I don't know what it actually is. Kyler, please. You gotta be going faster through these turns. Same thing for Caden. Caden, please move up. You are in 8th place. That 4th row needs to move up. That's good, that's good. Again, the outside has to go faster around the turns. I think we're starting to get a little bit better at pacing. That was a lag spike by Twin. Alright, so we are 3 to go until we're green. Kyler, again, please move up. You're holding up the outside lane. What have I been saying this whole time? You gotta go faster through the turns. So. I know this won't be as big of an issue when we go single file. Kyler, that speed was for the turns, not the straights. 2 to go. Nicolau, it's a little bit too fast. You're good. You're good. Alright. Next time by, we will be going green, so the next lap will be when you pull in, Nate. If we did not get this attempt going the first time, we'll try it one more. Just on lap 1. If you can't get lap 1, we'll single file. Alright, Nate, can you please pull it in? Thank you. Lights are yellow. Caden, please move up. way up to turn 3 and 4. Outlaw move up, or else you'll be allowed to be passed by Cole. Green flag. We'll let that start be. Green flag is out. We got 4 cars racing for the lead. Brass Rain had some issues. We're going to watch from the front. And we make it out of turn 1 fine. Dabcat gets a little bit loose down to the inside. As Evan Varney and Twin Turbo V6 going at it for the lead. This is a 50-lap race with overtime rules. Dabcat getting a little bit loose once again, but we stay clean out of trouble so far. Getting Larson is around. I couldn't tell if that was a spin. He's not stopping his car, so we're going to zero
I'm getting set up.
Okay, yellow flag. Also Nico spun. If you spin and I don't call it, then stop your car. Twin Turbo V6 gets the race back. Evan Varney, Dabcat 3rd. Brass Rain 4th. 5th place goes to Outlaw, Milty Beagledoo, Kyler.
We need pace car for pacing.
Once everyone is up in position, I think we're really fine if you want to just do flags. Alright, so that race back order goes as follows. And Beagle, please just line up in your position. The guys that are behind, when you have to start behind people, it really messes up with the pacing. There's a lot of people that should be pacing. So, just go where you race back. Yellow flag was called out. It was Twin Turbo V6, Evan Varney, Dabcat, Brass Rain, Outlaw. Behind Outlaw in 6th place Beagle, 7th place Kyler. 8th place is going to be Caden, and 9th place will be Nico. I think Nico's fighting for position with Caden here, so he did spin out first. I didn't call the caution. Slight disconnection there. My apologies if that happens again. We're gonna call a red. But good. Alright, let's try to pace in order. If we could do it, we're going to try to go green this time. Watch the lights. Holding off. There's some really bad actors. Outlaw, catch up. Make sure the stream is still on. It's still on. Okay. Outlaw, move up. You are stalling the field. That's it. Stop tire warming, guys. And Beagle, I don't think that's where you're supposed to be. I gotta review that now. You guys are fighting for positions. That's gonna stall the start. Come on. Alright, we're calling a red to get the field figured out. Stop at the back straight slowly. Guys, when you get called out to position, you need to get to your position. I'm having a lot of flag issues. It's not even like about the pacing, it's just the physical lag. And people are not lined up where they're supposed to be.
But I think you disconnected before you called out your positions, but I can't remember.
I might have. If that's the case, then I'm very sorry.
I would just say, you know, that's what happened, and I would
Twin.
just restate
All
all
right, Twin,
positions.
Evan, Dabcat, third place, fourth place, Brass Rain, fifth place was 919 Bagel. Okay, so Outlaw, then Beagle, then Kyler. I don't know why Kyler was pacing in front of Beagle for there. Then Nico and Caden. So we're gonna try to do this in one lap. If you're go in the car if he goes. Go in the car if he goes. Don't rush it. We're gonna try to do a one and go. All right. Those are your positions. Evan and Varney, you're driving your twin. Dabcat, you're kind of running on their asses. Outlaw, everyone in the back. Please try to get your positions. Nate, please speed up. Let these. I don't think you need a pace. I think we're good. It's just one extra car on track. Outlaw, move up. Move up. We're gonna stay yellow one more lap. You guys need to get into your positions and stay in them. Don't do any tire warming. Oh my god, we get a lag spike. That's a good thing I didn't call the green there. I'm gonna try this time to go green. If we can't do this, then that's just great. Alright. Watch the lights. No tire warming, just hold your positions. Green flag. Try to call a little bit early for those guys in the back. A lot of lag, can't get the positions exactly right, so we'll let that slide. Allowed to pass Kyler. Alright, so the green flag is back out. And Twin Turbo V6 will lead us off. Evan and Varney gets loose, almost spins it, but we're going to keep it green. And we're watching from the front. Bit of a three-way battle here. Again, Brass Rain has been making the way up through the field. Currently a battle for second place between Race 1 winner Dabcat and Evan Varney, with a Brass Rain up there, making up the third place spot battle.
One around and turn one.
Is around. This is your race back. Yellow flag's out.
Go around.
Twin Triple V sits. Evan and Varney. Dabcat. Fourth place goes to Beagle. Fifth place is Outlaw. Sixth place Kyler. Seventh place Nico. Eighth place. We'll let that race back be it. Kind of both spun out at the same time.
One car in the pits.
Right. That is Outlaw. For some reason, pulling to the pits. Are they pulling off?
Cars in the garage.
Yeah, they're pulling off.
Car on the
Holy shit,
wall.
that wall is huge. Alright, so that's one car out of the race. Down to 8. Hopefully we get more clean laps in. Alright, we're going to try this time. Order is good.
The car in the back is trying to stagger a start.
It's just Caden, you know, he's kind of stalls. Watch the lights. Call a little later. Green flag. Clean start. I believe. Twin Turbo V6 takes the lead. Evan and Varney up there in second place. Dabcat third. Fourth place currently Multi-Beagle Dude. Had volunteered to start from the rear, has made his way up to fourth place out of Racing Clean. Managed to get by some of the heavy hitters, Nicolauds and Brass Rain. Dabcat's going to get loose, but they managed to save it. Great save by the lone DGS car. Well, actually, 2 DGS cars. Up there in 4th place is Beagle. But the primary DGS car, usually, as I've described as the lone DGS car most of the season, has been the one driven by Dabcat. Evan Varney going to the outside wall. Slaps it a little bit, but keeps himself under control. Dabcat side by side, 4th position. Eagles made some new friends to race up against. Here is Nikolaus and Brass Rain, again, 2 of the heavy hitters. Both of them managed to make their way by Multi-Beagle Dude on their hunt for the front. Brass Rain, again, as I've said, describes as the 2nd fastest car in the field. Stay clean, stay green. He got a little loose off the curb. Here he is currently with Nikolaus, battling it out for the 4th place spot. Evan Varney gets high
What?
to the outside wall. 1 around. Is there 1 around?
No.
Okay. There is 1 around.
Now there is.
Varney. Yellow flags out. That will put Evan to the rear. Twin Turbo V sits 1st place, 2nd place Dabcat, 3rd place Brass Rain, 4th place Nikolaus, 5th place goes to Beagle, 6th place is going to Kyler, 7th place Caden, and 8th place restarting this time will be Evan Varney. If Evan's making mistakes here, that's a testament to how tough these cars are today. That being said, we've made it halfway through the race, and that, I believe, has been our longest green flag stint. Around 7, maybe 8 laps. And Steve has joined, but unfortunately a little bit too late to hop into the show. Our lineup, we just need Kyler to move up a little bit. Nikolaus, 4th. Yep. Caden, please move up. Evan, you're in the back. It's just going to be a tough restart. Watch the lights. Green flag. About to pass Nico. We will let that start be as it is. Kyler had a bad start. Those cars are clear. Oh, crap, some of the cars get really loose up there in the back. No spins, we stay green. Currently side by side between Brass Rain and Dabcat for the 2nd place spot. Again, I'd like to remind you guys, Brass Rain made his way all the way up to 3rd place, fighting for 2nd place. He had to restart from the back of the field. So he's a guy to watch today. He's yet to have won an oval race, but this could be it. Twin Turbo V6 currently confidently up in the lead. Evan Varney's made his way by the massive cars in the back. Currently fighting it out with Caden Larson. And Beagle. I think Evan is just about done it. Brass Rain has made the move for 2nd place. Nikolaus now inching to potentially fight for the podium with Dabcat. The next target for 2nd place currently, Brass Rain, is your leader, Twin Turbo V6. Evan Varney back into the top 5. We'll just be hoping for a restart. Side by side between Nikolaus and Dabcat. Out into turn 3. Nico gets the dive. He will make that move.
1 around. Turn 3.
All right, turn 3. That's Kyler. Keep going. We'll call the yellow here. Keep going. Yellow flag's going to come out. Here we are. Yellow flag's out. Twin gets it. 2nd place is Brass Rain. Nikolaus, Dabcat. 5th place, Evan Varney. 6th place, Beagle. 7th place Caden, and 8th place is Kyler. Alright, but that was a pretty long green flag stint, about 10 laps or so. Once again. A couple of laps kind of just to figure things out. And it looks like our original top 5 cars, at least really any one of these 5, are a good pick to win. Every one of them has won a previous race. You got the Turkey Night Grand Prix Grand Sweeper. Half Dabcat has won the first race on the opener. Half Dabcat has been the first race winner on the opener. Nikolau's, of course, a champion of SLC overall. There's Brass Rain, who absolutely dominated Daytona in Twin Turbo V6. I don't think we even need to get started on him. So, great lineup here on the top 5. And we're going to try again to go green this lap. We could get Kyler to the back of the field. You are the spinner. Caden, please move up. Nico, let's move up a little. Caden, please move up. Okay, that's good. It's really packed up. Green flag. Watch Nico. Allowed to pass him. Stalling. We'll let that be. Caden Larson. Bit of a jump. Eagle's cleared. Big lag spike. We're good. Eagle did clear, but he got loose. We'll just let that be. So, battle for third and a battle for the lead. It's a little bit hard to tell through the rubber bandit, but Twin Turbo V6 currently at the front of the field. 3 wide for third. And something in the
One
back.
around.
One around. That's Kyler's. That's his second spin. Race back happening now. Twin Turbo V6. It is Acrimonious. Evan Varney, Dabcat, Beagle, Caden, and unfortunately for Nico, he spun, but he will be starting from 7th. And Kyler's out of the race. Under cautions, manages to flip his own car. Under caution, of all things. So that's going to be your race, Kyler. Caden, get it back up to speed. So we are down to 10 to go, excluding red flags. We're going to see if we can try to get it going here, as long as we're all lined up. Brass Rain, move up, please, a little. That's for Brass Rain, not for you guys to drive through Brass Rain. That just means you guys not to be driving through each other. Watch the lights. Green flag. Caden Larson, clear, got loose. I actually think I got that restart back, but would have been that way anyways. Trying to get this race over with. Twin Turbo V6 currently at the front of the field. Let's stop doing the Ross Chastain line. Aiden. Evan Varney gets loose. Is that a total spin? We'll call that. Stop this car. Yellow flag's out. Race back. We're going to call red as soon as the race back is done, so we get as many green flag laps as possible. Race back is Twin Brass Rain, 3rd place Dabcat. That was close between Niklaus and Beagle, Caden Larson, and Evan Barney is your spinner. So let's stop here on the back straight. Unofficially, Twin Brass Rain, Dabcat, Nico, Beagle, Caden Larson sits 7th place is going to be Evan Barney. I think that's his 2nd spin. So if he spins one more time, that'll be it. Watching the race back. All right, so it's Twin, Brass Rain. Is this the right? Hold up. That was not the right race back. Okay, so let's rewatch that. All right, so Twin Turbo V6 1st place, 2nd place Brass Rain, Was it Evan that spun? Oh, I got that
We're-
wrong. Okay. Twin,
You're-
Grass Rain, Dab Cat, and the third place spot is Nikolauts. I mean, fourth place spot's Nikolauts. Fifth place is Beagle. Sixth place is Caden, and seventh place is Evan.
Don't scare me like that, Robo.
Yeah, sorry, I got a little bit confused there. Okay. We're gonna continue. Go in the car if he goes. Yellow flags out. We're gonna try our best to get a green flag next time by. Caden. Let's not drive through each other. Caden, move up a little. That's good. Evan, stop driving through Caden. Watch the lights. Green flag. Ooh, that was close between Nico and Dab. I'll let that slide. Yeah, can't get to, so he's clean anyways. Alright. Just a few laps to go, 5. And this time by will be scene 4. If we have any other cautions from this point, it'll most likely be in overtime.
Dab in the wall.
Alright, that's the race back here. That was the race back. Call the red. We can get those positions. Unofficially, Twin, Brass Rain, 3rd, Nikolauts, 4th is... 4th is Beagle.
Very, very sorry, Field. Finally had a skill issue. I knew it was coming.
Okay, let's see what happened.
I went wide. I pushed super hard wide, and I tapped the outside wall. It's
Alright,
on me, unfortunately.
it is Twin, Acrimonious, Nikolauts, Beagle ahead of Evan, Caden Larson, Dabcat. So positions look good. We're gonna try to see if we could go green on lap 48. That gives us about almost 2 laps here to get that figured out. So we're gonna try that. We'll extend to going green on lap 50 if we can, and we'll have a 2-lap shootout. Yellow flags out. Alright, so this lap we will try to go green this lap. Please try your best not to jump. This is probably the last restart. Caden Larson, move up. Watching you guys like a hawk. Nico. Caden, green flag, allowed to pass Caden. No dirty passes, we're green, clean. Twin Turbo V6 is going to lead us off. Brass Rain is right behind. Do we make it to the white flag? Boss Leader crosses the line. Caden, please stop doing Ross Chastain. And Caden was spin, but we were still on the white flag, so Leader made it around. That's on Caden. And it looks like a clean track here for Twin, so he's swept the field today. Brass Rain made a valiant effort to move his way up to 2nd place off of turn 4. Your race winner is Twin Turbo V6. And 2nd place, I believe, is Brass Rain, and I'm pretty sure the unofficial results look good. So if everyone can please move to the pits. Your race winner, you have a victory lane and a grandfather clock to take home today, so whatever you feel like that. Big thanks to everyone that raced today. Results from what I've seen, no jumps to call. That was a clean last restart. A little bit iffy there on a couple of restarts ago with Nico. But that was also Caden lagging like crazy, so that kind of just happens. Alright, so results. Twin, Brass Rain, Nico Allens in third. Fourth place is Evan Varney. Fifth place, Beagle. Sixth place is Dabcat. Seventh place will be Caden. It did spin out coming to the white flag, but Twin did cross the line, so that is still the white flag. So, big congratulations to Twin Turbo V6. Stick around if you guys want to get interviews. Quick time today also is Brass Rain, so that is an extra bonus point. It's going to be, I'd actually probably say to move it a little bit more this way and face this way. All right. Nice to see JD Kelly in the field, at least up here in Victory Lane. You get your photo, Twin. And I think he's embracing his brand new grandfather clock that he gets to take home. What time is it? What time is it? I think it's winning time. Alright, so let's get our interviews out. Up in first place today, give it out to Twin Turbo V6. A complete race of domination. It was just about perfect, except for just one slight thing, and that's that quick time. I think that's something that's probably living in your head now a little bit rent-free. However, pretty much untouchable today. How was the track like? I know it was a very, very hard setup, but before I go, it's late. I'd like to thank my controller for the opportunity to be competitive tonight. Alright. You could do chat interview, you could do voice interview, whichever one you would prefer or what would work with. Oh, okay. Good night, Twin. Congratulations on that victory. We are gonna unmute Brass Rain. This is the third attempt, I believe. But if not, we'll just do another chat interview. Sure. Alright, Brass Ring, can you hear me? I still cannot hear you. That's weird. I guess this is the third weekend of a chat interview, so it does, but I physically cannot hear you. So I don't know what's going on there. By the way, Nate, thank you for helping co-host. But anyways, this interview looked like I had a good back and forth race today. Made your way from a unfortunate spin early on in the race, but managed to climb all the way up to second place. You're just one spot shy of winning that victory. But how was the track like today for you, and what happened in today's race? I'll just read for you. I think it qualified 5th or 6th place, but I actually wrote it down because I had to do the practice session. 5th place, actually. Midfield start. The car is fun, but it's hard to get consistent with it yet again. I had no practice. I would say those 5 minutes of practice probably did help quite a bit. Yeah. And we'll mute ourselves. I finally took quick time this time around, so I'm fine with that. Well, good job on getting the fastest time in the race at 18.613. I also got to say, going from last place all the way back up to second place is a very good race overall. And Brass Rain has said, I just need better consistency. It looked like you were doing pretty good once you kind of had the cars figured out, once you got the groove with them. I could match Twins on that pace, though. GG's though. I'll see you tomorrow on the Rots mods. No, he's not. Well, thank you for racing today, Brass Reigns. I know that today's setup was pretty tricky. We're gonna probably go for a higher friction setup with the Crake Midgets next time by. Would like to also say the next race we got 3 weeks down the line, we're gonna be going to Mount Lawn in these cars. So it's gonna be a little bit of a break. We should have a fairly fun high grip setup, or at least that's what I'm looking for. So we're gonna move on down to the next car. We don't have Dabcat, so it looks like he just kind of felt a little unfinished today or had to go, whatever it was. Good race for Dabcat overall. We're gonna now talk to Nico Odds in P4. Looked like a bit of a rough race today.
Yeah, definitely.
What went down?
Very much. It's just the cars. The setups was definitely, even though they quoted were, but very big air quotes for keyboard. I did not feel these students could really do well with keyboard at all. I was very much struggling the entire race to keep this car in a straight line. It very much wanted to constantly kick the tail out, and God forbid you touch a wall and the car just fucking swings on you if you just tap it slightly. But yeah, I just try to keep it my best consistent. I decided, nah, I'm not gonna go for top one or two. I mean, let's be real, even if I did have a good tune, I doubt I could, but I decided, let me see if I can at least get third place or fourth and just keep it more consistent than anything else. Had a few hiccups, a spin here and there. But I made my way back up, and hopefully I'll do better next race.
Well, overall, still a good solid top 4 finish. We got a big one tomorrow. I think the Rots mods are a little bit more drivable. They got a very special setup coming up. And a road course coming up in a few weeks. And maybe, I'm not sure what the Porsche Cup is looking forward to, but whatever works, works.
We got like 2 weeks until the next Porsche race.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you there, Nico. We're going to now talk to, all right, so Evan is not here. He was looking good, but really rough race, had a late spin. So that will leave us with Multi-Bigo Dude. Hey there. That looked like a bit of a back and forth race. Looked at some points you're almost battling for third, but managing to wrap it up in a 6th place finish. What went down in today's race, Beagle?
I mean, first of all, it was a good. I really enjoyed the race. Cars felt more like dirt tracks than any set has done, even the actual dirt track sets. You really had to be consistent and really had to be patient with these cars. You really couldn't stab the gas like you're used to in all these other kind of cars that we run here on the SLRA circuit. I'm just lucky that I get the chance to race it every blue moon. Thank you to Robo for giving me a DGS car, for allowing me to keep me on the team as a reserve driver. I don't show up a lot, but when I get to race, it's cool to run against some of these top guys. And it's been kind of cool. I've been running iRacing a lot more, so yeah. I'm just happy I got to finish P5. I'll take a top 5 any day of the week, especially with how stout the competition is now. A lot of newcomers like Brass and even Tabcat. I feel like a veteran here who's just. I don't think we have to get a win anytime soon here with the group, but the opportunity to get to run against some of these top guys is really cool. And yeah, thank you to Robo for hauling out my car. Hopefully, I think it's time though. The red's kind of gone away from me. I think it's time we take this car to the shed and get a new one. So yeah, it's just thank you to the DGS team, thank you to Robo, thank you to everyone here at the Martinsville Speedway, and all the guys who decide to race here and take time out of their Thursday nights to run. Really appreciate it, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys somewhere down the line. Oh yeah, also shout out DJX for blasting my music, even though I lost my Xbox controller, so I had to run on keyboard. DJX, Spotify. Yeah.
Ooh, I'd like to say first off, thank you for that, Beagle. Thanks for coming on by. We'll see what we can make now. I think that opens up a lot of space, and we might have a better car up next time by. I did get the race results wrong, so we're gonna clarify that. I don't know what I was cooking.
Dad did not get P3.
Yeah, he got P6. You got P5.
Yeah, top 5, baby. Oh yeah, you guys blew. I'm on keyboard. I got P5. I'm kidding. Good race, boys. It was a fun time. Hopefully next time I'll win a race, but I think chances of me winning the race are about as close as it is of me getting a jackpot at a casino. Slim to none. Anyways,
Thank you for dropping by. We got those results corrected. So it was actually Twin, Brasserie, and Nicolauds. Evan Varney, Dabcap P5. They had the late race spin. I think I was watching a race back. So, yeah, those are the positions. So 7th place today. I still got them wrong. That's probably why I know Dabcat interview. Just a rough race. Caden Larson, finishing P7, managing to finish the race today. I mean, I will give you credit. This looked like an extremely hard car overall. So, managing to finish a race, good job. But what was happening today?
Track was shitty. Good night.
And I guess that's where he's going to wrap that up. I'm going to write down our helper as Nate the Great. I would also say check out his Hydroplane League. That runs on Friday nights. And if you guys like watching boats that are on the thin, nice edge between flying airborne and being on the water.
A
this is
hydroplane
to
is a
watch.
plane that you run on train wheels above water. They are not boats.
They're an interesting thing to run. We'll probably be streaming that today. I mean, tomorrow. Jesus, sorry. So, big thanks to Nate for watching the track, catching the spinners. That is greatly appreciated. I've not caught some of those. Always great to have Vetser's set of eyes. You also have JD Smelly. He would like to do the Arcus series potentially coming up next time. We're looking forward to that. Yes, we are, Kelly. Yes, we are. Nothing you can do. We're gonna make you. Tomorrow we got the Rots mods, and they are gonna be on a very interesting setup. Something that's never been done before. It's gonna be a bit of an intermediate sort of style setup. Not intermediate as in the track. Intermediate between a normal short track setup and the full track setup. It's going to be 3 gears, and it's going to have 750 horsepower. It is also going to be a bit of a loose car, but we will provide you guys with a setup car to get your practice. So we're going to move that spawn back so you guys get as much practice as you need, and we'll have the cars in tomorrow. That being said, this is a bit of a wild race to say the least. A lot of spins, a lot of action. A flip, which again in the Midgets, flipping at tracks I've never previously imagined it possible. We saw it last week with Jason, as well as Cole after the race. We have, of course, Kyler spin off of the curb. So there's a lot of things unexpected that happened here today and the last couple of weeks. But this will be the last midget race for a couple of weekends. Of course, next week is an off week. The weekend after that, we're going to a road course. Not just any road course. We're going to a street circuit, the Monroe, basically south of Charlotte, North Carolina. That'll be the Cheerwine Grand Prix. And last year looked like it was a pretty fun track. Hopefully this time by, we could get a better race. We didn't have a lot of finishers. That is going to be a survival race when it comes up on by. Then we'll be seeing these scenes once again in 3 weeks at Mount Lawn for the Indiana Madness. So, that being said, thank you guys. We will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. U.S. Pacific Standard Time. That is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you live in between those time zones or somewhere else, just figure that out yourself. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.